This is Acadiana's News Channel at 10.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Marcel Fontenot. Today, Governor Edwards announced the Louisiana Department of Health will use federal grants to combat the opioid problem here in Louisiana. Opioid-related deaths and overdoses in the state have steadily climbed from 155 in 2012 to over 300 in 2016. Officials believe that number is underreported. The Center for Disease Control has awarded nearly $1 million to better track opioid cases to help with prevention and response strategies. But it's not only Governor Edwards who's stepping up against the epidemic. As our Danielle Garcia reports, Central Louisiana sheriffs are suing large pharmaceutical companies working to combat the opioid epidemic from the top. It's tonight's top story.
It's an epidemic that has swept the nation.
Last year, there were more opioid-related deaths in the United States than there were automobile accident deaths or gun violence deaths.
Especially here in Louisiana.
Last year in Louisiana, there were more prescriptions for opioids than there are people in the state.
A lot of people that are on drugs, that are addicted to drugs, they're not there by choice. You know, that's not their choice. They just become a victim of maybe something that a doctor prescribed or maybe something they did on their own, but they are a victim, and we don't need those people in jail.
Monday, the sheriffs of both Rapides and Avoyelles parishes announced they are joining forces to fight the opioid problem in court.
The justice system isn't equipped or designed to deal with the problem that it's dealing with. The local jails, and the sheriffs can tell you, they've told us, have become detox and rehab facilities for opioid addicts.
In the lawsuit, the sheriffs cite drug company advertising misleads the American people, and they hope this lawsuit will hold those large companies accountable.
Look at the dozens and dozens and dozens of drug commercials on TV with these pharmaceutical companies. To me, as a parent and a grandparent, all that's doing is teaching our babies that there's a drug that'll fix any problem that I may have.
We firmly and wholeheartedly believe it will work. You know, public funds have been used and exhausted fighting this epidemic created by Big Pharma. So our aim is to get Big Pharma to reimburse those public funds that have been used.
If this lawsuit helps to take down the big drug companies, the payout will be used for treatment programs.
Treatment is a big issue here. The treatment centers are very limited. It's hard to get people in, and that would probably really help.
In Alexandria, Danielle Garcia, KATC TV3.
And this lawsuit isn't going to cost taxpayers anything. The attorneys